Welcome to Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Just off the outside edge, and this interleague matchup is underway. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Takes it in for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
McCutchen sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Snell, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Bats up with it. That's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the 1st. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. One down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now it's Mookie Betts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one fouled off. Kim over at second. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2. And Mookie takes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham trying to get there. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1.
I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching. But I don't want them.
Top of the 2nd. And now Manny Machado. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he drops it down the third baseline. Popped up, and that goes foul. Runner edges away at second. Right side. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
Strike on the outside. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Late swing fouled off. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a foul out of play. Cole a check to first, and he dives back in safely. Cole ready to fire now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch misses. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. One left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Snell back to work. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. See you later. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So digging in, Austin Wells. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And there's the strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. There's a swing and a drive. Got all of that one. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And ball 1 to Judge. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Inside, 2-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit them. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. 3rd out, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and here's Freddie Freeman. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Freeman hits it in the air, and it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Hesung Kim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike. Kim recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And that drops in for a strike.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Stays alive. Two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, a single his first time. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Machado.
First pitch, not close. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Stanton now. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Machado around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Hit in the air left field. And it's into the gap. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now here is Trent Grisham.
Ball, that's up there.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Blake Snell won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. New pitcher on here, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Flied to right his first time. There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw, save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Ball. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 5-0.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. Makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the fourth, it's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the Fourth, here comes Max Muncy. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Betts takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Smith, 29 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Garrett Cole. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's in for a strike. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that is out of play. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So the Dodgers leave 1. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Popped up left side. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Just misses with that one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Ouch, that one got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 2 for 2. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Kershaw checks on the runner. Judge dives, and he's picked off. Two down, nobody on. And Manny gets a piece. headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Machado out of the play. And that is the third out of the inning. Offense held in check there. Last half of the fifth. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch just misses. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. And McCutchen is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Edman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. And that's a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Kershaw back to work. That's down and in.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Kershaw fires. Slice down the right side. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Homer number 25 on the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez makes the grab, one away.
Now batting left fielder Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Right side. Gets it to first. That takes care of Grisham. And now Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League. Ready to go for the last half for the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Kim with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. That clips the zone. Strike one.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
One ball.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he chases that one. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Ohtani in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 6 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
So easy to look at the big boy. In this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one ripped to left. Hernandez makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in L.A., here's Mookie to hit. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw
He's
off
safe.
line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now batting
That's outside. And it's 1-0. And there's a ball. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Smith off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for LA. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Aaron Judge at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. And now it's Manny Machado. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 100.
Alex Vesia into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Whips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And up next for New York, Trent Grisham. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Runner on at third, one gone. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. That takes care of Grisham. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. And that one in the air center field. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. That's down and in. A slider missed. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. To the right side. And that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that's down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. That's in there. Ohtani checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Garcia back to work. That one not close. 1-0. Up the middle, Kim. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That one out to right. McCutchen makes the grab, and there's two gone. And here comes Bellinger. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets Jog around the bases. Good for him.
So 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. And ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. And now he's falling behind Judge. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, his 17th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 10-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it.
Kirby Yates will take over here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now Machado up here. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. Back after this on the show. Last chance for the home team. And now it's Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's bad. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Here's Betts. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Will Smith to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Left field, way back there. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying
Let's play ball. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. He's safe. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's safe.
Now pitching, Nick Enright.
Three.
Now pitching, number 29. Now pitching, number 23. Now coming in to pitch hit, number 95.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching, Chris Murphy.
3.
Now pitching, Zach Kelly.
Take your base, ball 4.
Now pitching, Matt Moore.
3.